Hey guys, so for today, what I have for you guys is a review. Okay, so I read this book called, Untouchable by Lindsay Delagair. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Sorry about the glare, but nice chiseled chest. Okay, so this book is labeled as um, new adult, and basically, if you like quickie review, if you like action, fast paced, with some romance, this is the book for you. Okay, so just a quick little insight about myself. When I like something, like if I find a song that I like a lot or love, like I listen to it like a bazillion times until I like wear it out enough where I can just listen to it normally. Well, it's the same thing with books for me. So if I find like a genre or a culture topic, something like that, that really like intrigues me, then I try to find everything, like any book, short story, anything that I can find on it to feed that need basically. So right now, well, not right now because I'm already kind of getting off the little high of it, but I was on this major high on mob mafia slash like romance stories where like boy meets girl, girl doesn't know a boy is in the mafia, they fall in love, will love conquer all, will she like give up everything to be with the mob boss, or like will boy leave the mob for her and everything else that he's ever known before, stuff like that. So basically what Untouchable is about is this girl named Annalisa Winslet. She is like this high profile heiress type of person, who is, her family is like well known in West Palm, so which is in Florida. The most of the story takes place in Florida. Her grandfather is passes away, from what all signs lead to is that it was a suicide. But then her mom starts finding things, or in Annalise's mind, or her nickname in the story is Lacey. She just thinks her mom's just still in shock about it, maybe kind of going a little bananas about it. So in her mom's mind, she feels that she needs to protect her kids, so she sends Lacey and her little sister Kimmy to go live with some friends that nobody really knows about because they're kind of like middle class, and they end up going to Pensacola. So then Lacey starts going to the school using a different last name, but she kind of lives on the surface basically. Like she doesn't get real in depth with anybody there. Like she does kind of have a best friend, but the best friend, of course, doesn't really know a lot about her. But all of a sudden, there's this new boy at school named Evan, and he's described as like 6 foot, very good looking, masculine, like, dark, handsome, the whole like 9 yards when it comes to boys. He seems a little intense, at the beginning, especially with like her best friend being like the real like bubblehead, loves arm candy, goes for every boy. She's trying to like kind of get with Evan, but Evan only has eyes for Lacey, which Lacey kind of is like doesn't understand why, but she feels the attraction as well. There are some things about Evan that are kind of like, like what's wrong with him? Not so much what's wrong with him, but he's hiding something basically. And well, they basically just kind of start trying to. She's trying not to date him, and he's trying everything he can to date her. And then another new boy comes in a span of like another week, which is just makes it more fishy of what's going on, especially with the prologue of the story. The new boy's name is Ryan, and he's like this slim, tattooed, bad boy all around, like, and he also takes an instant liking for Lacey, and she just doesn't understand and tries to get rid of them, or not get rid of him, just not get close to him, basically. So then Lacey finally decides to go out on a date with Evan. It was like a group outing. Something bad happens one thing leads to another. They're going back to kind of there was a knife involved type of thing. A lot of action packed, fight sequence, stuff like that. Evan gets hurt, but at the same time, he starts acting funny, like real aggressive, and all Lacey can think is she needs to escape. Like, so she escapes and everything, and she takes his car, and while she's looking through the car, like trying to look for her, oh, the things fall out of her purse. She realizes that Evan isn't who he really is, who he says he is. So you find out throughout the story that basically he is the mob's like bad A hitman, number one, real good at stealth and stuff like that. And somebody has hired a hit out on Lacey. We don't know why, we don't know what. This book does have a little bit of faith in it. Like Lacey's, it's not an overdone of like trying to kind of stuff religion down someone's throat, I guess you can say, but she has a lot of faith and she kind of, to her, God has a plan. So she is going to follow God's plan, whatever He has planned for her. So she makes a deal with Evan. So we find out that there's like a hit out on Lacey, and we don't know why, we don't know who's done it or anything like that. They think Lacey kind of realizes, what, maybe her mom's not really crazy. There was maybe someone that did kill her grandfather and is maybe after their money or something like that. So what she does is she finds out from Evan that they're like the terms of like her hit basically. He has 6 weeks to get the job done basically. So what she does, because she is, this really rich person, she tells Evan, you know what, for the next 5 weeks and a half or something like that, I'll hire you so that you can find out who's doing this so that we can stop it, so she can make sure that her mom and her sister are safe and stuff like that. And then Evan will do what he has to do because she doesn't want anything to happen to him because she honestly truly did fall in love with him. So she will do whatever is possible to keep him safe, as well as her mother and her little sister Kimmy, who's like 8 or something like that. So it's like this whole action-packed adventure with a little bit of like love and stuff like that. And it was amazing. Like I couldn't put it down. I loved the characters. I loved Lacey. I loved Evan. Um, I even loved like some of the side characters that you'll get to know, like Evan's mother. So basically, it's just a journey of I keep saying basically of finding out who did it, who put the hit, why they put the hit, and then you actually find out. But it's an awesome roller coaster. So with this story, I did give it a 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. Did, like I said, read the next book in the trilogy, which was Unforgivable and Untraceable. Out of the 3 books, all 3 of them were amazing, action-packed, roller coastery. The way the last book ended, it was a nice little bow. If you want me to do a review on the other 2, comment below and I'll do that for you. I really didn't want to do it all in this one because I did not want to ruin the whole series because there's more stuff. You might want to know, did he date the mom? Do they get together? Stuff like that. So that is what the review is for today. That is what the review is for today. So I really hope you like the story. I adored it. I loved it. I recommended it to like all my friends on Goodreads. So I'm super, super ecstatic for it. All of my friends, I tell them as well. So now I want to go ahead and tell you guys to go ahead and enjoy this book. So for my next video, just to kind of give you a little heads up, will probably be a book haul. So anyways, it will be a book haul, and then after that would be another review. I just don't know what yet. I have read 6 books so far this month, and one of them was Anatomy of a Boyfriend. So I don't know if you want that one. There was also the 5th book in the Blood Coven series by Mary Mancusi. Love those. Really quick, really. I love the pop culture things on those. Hints, lines, music. I can't think of the word. But yeah, so that will be the next video. So see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe, like, leave comments down below, and I'll talk to you guys soon.